Hey everybody, welcome to the Political Vigilante. My name is Graham Elwood. We were just at the Sunrise Movement event, and these fine folks who watch us on Ron and I on Aggressive Progressives have an organization that they want to tell you about. Tell us what it is. There's Ron photobombing us. There's Ron. So what is your organization?
It's Progressive Asian Network for Action. It's a grassroots, all-volunteer, LA-based group of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders fighting on behalf of the 99%, advancing progressive issues from, environmental justice and climate change issues to Medicare for all, racial justice, immigration rights, housing rights, like just all this stuff.
How have you seen what is the inequities of America directly affect the Asian community here in Los Angeles?
Well, I think in a lot of ways, as all kinds of, our country's injustices affect all communities of color. But since we're at the Sunrise Movement's Green New Deal event right now, there are a lot of ways that a lot of things we could mention. Like one being that there was a USC study, I think, that came out in 2018 that it listed the neighborhoods in the LA area with the worst air quality, and the number one worst air quality neighborhood was Chinatown. And then, a lot of the other top ones were downtown.
Koreatown.
Right.
Little Tokyo.
That's just one. And then another thing that was talked about in the Sunrise Movement's presentations was these communities in LA like Wilmington, where the oil refineries are. Those have very large populations of Black Americans and Latino Americans, but also Asian Americans. Those are just a couple.
And then not to mention, 2/3 of our Asian people are immigrants. So our homelands are being basically swallowed by rising seas right now because of the climate and the increasing warmth and global warming, what have you. So not only is it that our homelands are disappearing, but here we're fighting for our existence living next to oil refineries. So we're getting it both ways.
That is true. Yeah, that's how it's affecting everybody all over the place.
Yeah,
And we can't run from this.
No.
Which I like the Sunrise Movement was very much about a very proactive, get involved organization. So you guys have an event coming up. Tell us about that.
So we actually have a town hall event on the Green New Deal next Saturday, May 4th, from 2 to 4 p.m. in Little Tokyo. The purpose of the event is in part to raise awareness about the Green New Deal among Asian American and Pacific Islanders in the LA area, because there still are so many questions about it. A lot of people don't understand what it really is, what it aims to do, but then there's our other purpose of the event, which is to bring together activists all around LA, because there are so many of us in different groups, in different neighborhoods, kind of from various communities, and I think it's clear to everyone here tonight that we all need to mobilize, and I think everyone here, understands that, but it's just such a huge task, especially in a place like LA where it's so huge. So this is one of our efforts, one of our events to try to close the gaps a little bit more.
Awesome. Education is a big part of it. Ron and I were talking about, we learned a lot tonight just at this, and I think I'm pretty well versed on the effects of climate change. I didn't know that about the planes releasing fuel as they fly.
I didn't know that.
That was unreal.
I didn't know they dropped it on us.
I know, right on us.
I knew they released them.
But it's crazy. So May 4th, Ron and I are going to be there. We're obviously going to roll a lot of video from that, so stay tuned. And I'm going to put the link to this event, their website, in the show notes, guys. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, May 4th, it's another great way to get involved. And get involved in whatever groups are in your area, because that's what it's going to take. Local involvement on a grassroots level. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Take care.
Thank you.